So, not Dan, other than the Cardinals, do you have at least one team improving by a significant number of wins? The Saints, with that offense, and Greg Williams coming in to fix the defense, should shoot back to the top of the NFC. And I have a bunch of teams going up by 3 or more. The Bears with Cutler in town, the Cowboys with T.O. gone, the Chargers. I guess that's it.
So you basically looked at what a team did last year. And if you like their offseason, you added 2 wins. And if you didn't like it, you subtracted 2. Or fewer.
Something like that. Boring. How about we shift to some award winners? Who takes the MVP this year?
We haven't talked much about the Falcons yet, but I think they're set to improve considerably. And I think Michael Turner edges out Tom Brady for the MVP award.
My MVP has to be Drew Brees, also barely beating out Brady. How about Coach of the Year?
Well, if we're right about the Jets, Rex Ryan is a shoo-in.
With another strong season for the Giants, Tom Coughlin gets his due. Let's talk rookies. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Top 3 candidates, and the winner. With any wins, Matthew Stafford improves the Lions and gets some mention. But this tends to be a running back's award. I have no Sean Marino getting it over Beanie Wells. Denver always manages to have a good running back.
Except last year.
Well, last year they didn't have anyone good.
You just contradicted yourself.
Okay, smart guy, who do you think wins?
Mark Sanchez gets some votes just because of the Jets' record, but everyone knows it's not really because of him that they're winning. If Brian Westbrook misses any time, LaShawn McCoy will produce enough to have the best stats of the rookie RBs. Even so, he might get enough relief work, we'll see. But the winner will be a rare wideout to win the award. The first since Anquan Bolden, and only the third in 16 years.
Michael Crabtree? He's missed all of training camp with an idiotic holdout.
No, Hakeem Nicks. He has impeccable hands, which will help Eli Manning trust him early. He may not be a home run guy necessarily, but he'll get open, he'll make the tough catches Manning loves to throw, and he'll score some TDs.
Same drill, defensive rookies. Only one winner this decade wasn't a linebacker. See, I can do research too. So odds are it'll be one of them. For me, it comes down to Aaron Maben of the Bills, Brian Cushing of the Texans, and Ray Maualuga of the Bengals. And Maben takes it.
Why, just because he was taken first? There aren't enough tackles to go around, and that defense is just stupid.
Also, he's playing defensive end, and he's much too small to be doing that. You're right about Maualuga. He'll definitely get tackles on the Bengals' D. You're also right that a linebacker will probably win, but not all top 3 finishers will be LBs. Whoever leads rookies in interceptions always gets votes, and that'll be Darius Butler of the Patriots. But the winner will be James Laurinaitis, who gets the Antonio Pierce role in Steve Spagnuolo's defense. From everything I've heard, the Rams love this guy. He's a hard worker and very smart.
One of the hardest awards to predict, by definition, is Comeback Player of the Year. Who's going to defy the odds and have a great season?
The argument is, after a major injury in 2008 and a subpar 2007, is Carson Palmer eligible? I say yes, and he'll earn it.
Edgerrin James is getting a chance with the Seahawks, and knowing it's his last chance, he'll make the most of it and break 1,000 once again. Alright, well, let's take a look at the complete predictions. Who wins the Super Bowl? It's Patriots-Saints in one of the best QB matchups in history. The Patriots win 31-27.
We both agreed on the Chargers finally making it after several strong postseason showings. I had a lot of trouble picking a champion from our NFC teams. They all have significant strengths, but major flaws. Any one of them could falter down the stretch. So I have to go with the Giants, based on their huge advantage in playoff experience. They're the only team with any kind of a postseason streak in the NFC. So I say an amped-up Phillip Rivers beats his rival Eli Manning 27-22. As for Drunk Dan's opinion, well...
Who else? Friggin' Skins win it, baby. 24-12. Suck it, Norv.
Yes. Thank you for that. This brings us to an interesting point, however. Meticulous Dan, you have your favorite team, the Redskins, winning the NFC East by a tiebreaker over the Giants. Clearly, that rings of homerism.
Yes, but in my defense, 2 years ago I predicted the Skins' 9-7 playoff finish exactly. And last year I underestimated them, predicting 6-10 when they went 8-8. This year, I honestly think the Skins are the second best team in the NFC East, behind the Giants.
So why is Washington winning the division?
One of the rules I established for the predictions was that only 2 teams could repeat as division champions. Only the Chargers and Steelers repeated last year, and I had to choose between those 2 and the Giants. I had to unseat one of them in my predictions.
How could you think the Redskins will be good?
First, they're adding Albert Hainsworth to the number 4 defense in the league. Second, for the first time in years, they've started investing in young players, which means a slew of injuries wouldn't necessarily end the season. Third, Jim Zorn, while optimistic, is very self-critical and will learn from his rookie mistakes as a head coach last year. Finally, Malcolm Kelly and Devin Thomas are healthy and ready to become part of this offense. The passing game still won't be top-notch, but it'll be good enough, and Clinton Portis will have a little more room to run.
Well, that's all we have for you on the Dan, and Not Dan Sports Show. We hope to see you again soon.